just getting ready. I'm going out today to actually the rugby at Twickenham, which we do every year. I thought whilst I was filming, I want to watch my videos. I'm someone who quite likes a glitter eye. I occasionally have matte eyeshadow, but it's glittery. There are some amazing glitters out there which require things like glitter glue, and obviously they have amazing sparkly payoff, but I just can't be bothered to do the whole glitter glue thing very often unless I'm going full on rave. These are just some of the ones that are my absolute go-to for, you know, wearable, going out to a concert or out for the day, or Christmas or New Year's obviously coming up. So anyone who wants to do a glittery eye, perhaps you might get some inspiration here. Starting off with the high end, just because why not? So, you know, you've got things like Danessa Myricks. This is the Lightworks Volume 5 palette. It is amazing. She does insane finishes on some of her eyeshadows. This is a whole mixture of like foils, metallics, glitters. Some of the payoffs, like, I mean, these are more sort of foil iridescent things. Look at that kind of colour shift there. Or, you know, this one, which again is she just has the most insane, look at that. I mean, that sort of red to blue shift are just gorgeous. Now these are obviously beautiful eyeshadows, greeny, glittery. The pigment's fantastic, the colour payoff, they stay really well. This, however, has to hands down probably be the most expensive palette I have ever bought. I mean, I did actually get it on sale, but I think RRP is about 140, 150 pounds. I actually use it quite a lot because I feel like I have to justify the fact that I have something that costs that much. And, you know, if you buy this, it will last for years. It is amazing, but it is obviously an incredibly high price point. Another really good quality eyeshadow, Pat McGrath Labs, is another one I think I really rate. So I've got a few different ones of hers. You know, this was one I bought earlier this year. This is one of her, what's it called? Venus and Furs Look Squad Voyeuristic Vixen. And yeah, hers quite often she has this kind of mixture of toned mattes and glitters. But again, you know, the glitter itself is a really nice sort of glitter. And then she also is very good at the colour shifting ones. I mean, this, it makes my heart happy when I see this one. Like that pinky, rosy gold shift is just insane. So again, you know, things like this, yes, they're expensive. Yes, you're probably looking at kind of the best part of 50, 60 quid. As you can see, this is quite a well-used one of mine. It's one of the first ones I got by her. And, you know, again, it's got mattes, it's got shimmers, so you can do a whole sort of eye look in there. But they last well, the colour's great. So those are my most high-end ones I really rate. And if you want to spend the money, 100%, I would back getting those. Another kind of, I suppose, more mid-range one. This is actually one, this is a make I heard of through TikTok. You can buy them directly online, I think other stockists as well. This is With Love Cosmetics. They're all sort of magnetic pans, so you basically buy these separately, and then this is a metal case which you can stick them in and so you can carry them around. They're now heart-shaped rather than round. Don't ask me why. But what I love about these is what they call their pressed glitters. They do loose glitters as well, which you'd have to use glue with to kind of hold them on, or Vaseline or something. These are their pressed glitters. So actually these, you don't need glue for. They last really well. So I tend to put these on over, like I'll do a bit like I've got today. I've got a base kind of shadow of matte shadow underneath, and then I will use a brush to put these on top. But colours really, and funny enough, although they are sort of quite a sort of loose, and you do have to be careful, you will sometimes get fallout using these. You'll sort of get bits falling underneath your eye. They stay on your eye really well. So I don't know. Let's see. So you see, it's quite a sort of thick text. You can see that there. So it feels less. These are all really smooth and creamy feeling. This one is more of a, you can sort of feel the glitter, but it is gorgeous. It shifts well, and as I say, if you've got any kind of eyeshadow underneath, it will actually stick pretty well for a night out. So this is, to be honest, these are my go-to if I'm going to festivals. I will put these on over, that's the pinky one. But you're probably looking at, what I want to say, about £6 per each of these. They've got millions of colours you can choose. I've got another one of these which are far more, these are like my brights. I've got ones that are more like browns, silvers, golds, which are a bit more sort of everyday wearable. Really rate that. And then, as I say, and actually what I'm going to wear today to go to Twickenham, because I don't want to go too full on sparkly like I'm going out with my husband and all of his guy friends, so I'm not going to turn it like a disco ball, but I want some shimmer. What I've got on at the moment, it's the Make Up Forever Starlit Diamond Powder. and it comes in lots of colours. This is I think 101, so this is the sort of lightest. This is a loose powder, but because it's so, I don't know if you can really tell, it's so finely milled, it does actually stick really well. I would think of it like a see-through glitter, like you don't see it on my skin at all until it hits the light, which is really pretty. And if you want more of a subtle, but in the light very visible, this is a really nice one. But the one I actually wanted to talk about really, because I just think it's, for the price point, it's insane how good these are. The MUA, Makeup Academy, you know, buy it in Superdrug. It's like, I actually like these so much. I now have about, well, 3 I could find. I think I might have another one somewhere as well. I think they're about £4, these eyeshadow palettes. And I've got them, so you can see I've got this one, which is, what's this one called? Neutral Wanderlust. So kind of, this is probably the palest colours they do. So it's always 3 mattes, 2 sparkles. This is bronze, which is a slightly more browny, bronzy tones. And this is Stardust, which is darker, and it's got this amazing, which I'm not going to wear today, I'll just swatch it for you because it's such a cool, it's again, considering this is like a fraction, like what, 5% of some of the other ones, the finish and pigment payoff of this one is really, I think, competitive with the others. So you can see there, it's got this really cool sort of purpley browny shift. And what that's really nice was going on top of, you got like a plain matte eyeshadow and you just want to lift it a bit, put a bit of that in the middle, and it just kind of brings your eyeshadow to life. But for £4 a palette, they are so worthwhile. I mean, this is my go-to. This, you know, the actual texture of the mattes is just, you know, really nice, easy to use. That's really not the best colour to show because you can't see anything, but you know, they blend quite well. And then you just use the sparkle to, like, however you want it, you know, in the middle, all over. You can use, you know, this one, the paler one, for instance, I'll use in the inner corner just to lift it. So for instance, I go in with this one, and then so I just kind of go in here with the darker one. And then, sorry if you can hear talking about how my husband sadly is here and not quiet. And then going in with the paler one, just on the sort of inner bit of my eye, just for a bit brighter. And you can see it almost has like a foil look. I mean, if you really want to up the ante, you can obviously kind of, if I used a wet brush with this and went in, it would kind of give it that real kind of wet chrome look. It has the pigment and the payoff of a much more expensive make. If you're looking for something sparkly for New Year and yeah, want to try, you know, a more kind of glittery eye, 100%, and you're not, you know, if you don't want to spend the big bucks, and go and get one of these, try it. You know, they sell it in Superdrug. They probably sell it elsewhere, but I always buy them from Superdrug. Try it, see what you think. Let me know. Have a lovely New Year. Bye.